Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? It's time again for another knife of the day. And again, I say knife of the day and then show you more than one knife. But I figured I'd do these together because they do go together. The knife of the day series is where I go through my collection one knife at a time, one day at a time. So let's talk about this. This is a Brous Blades Bionic. I'm going to say that it's the Brous Blades Bionic 1. It's the original Brous Blades Bionic. Let's talk about it. Obviously, there are two. This is the first one that came out. It's the flipper, the Brous Blades Bionic flipper. Actually, when I started collecting Brous Blades, when he started, early on, this was by far the least expensive knife that he put out. I remember I was pretty early in my collecting. I've only been collecting about 3.5 years or so, and then I go crazy because I'm that kind of crazy guy. But it was interesting because I was so used to his big mid-techs, the ones that, at most they were 500 pieces. At the least, they were 100 pieces. And so I was really into that. He decided to come out, and this was his first move towards, hey, look, he was really getting a lot of steam, and he understood that his knives were $400 or $500. He said, let me get something that's less expensive so that people can have a Brous Blades knife. This one, let me take it away and look. I want to say it's 1,000. Okay, 1,100 of these. And at the time, when he was at the most, his biggest production of mid-techs was 500. This was huge. So as 1,100 of these, and they were at least, they were inexpensive for the time. Aluminum scales. So the material was a lot different. The blade was still D2 steel, as he loves them. I love the fact that he went with a 3-inch blade. So it's a nice smaller blade, 3-inch blade. Flip nice. He has a ball bearing system that's just his, not a borrowed one he created. He still has a custom ball bearing system. Flips out nice. Has liners, steel liners embedded, and then has a liner lock inside. Again, 1,100 of them. He continued to do what he always does. He presented these in satin, stonewash, blacked out version, and acid stonewash. I said this is the original Bionic because he later went out and did a Bionic 2. And that was really an introduction of him stepping out of the mid-techs into a broader kind of range. For the Bionic 2, I don't own one. I think it's pretty much the exact same thing. But you can get it in all kinds of different colors. Okay, from red to orange, etc. And so that was him spreading out his business, which God bless him for that. So this was the flipper. Let me talk about the flipper. D2 steel, he loves D2. 3 inches, 7-inch total. At the end, I'll give you a comparison between the Para 3 and the Spyderco Para 3 and the Spyderco Delica to give you a sense of it. The drop point blade, actually it's kind of drop point and Warncliffe combination blade. I have the satin finish, only 2.5 ounces. It's a very good carry. It's a nice carry. It's very light, flips out, hollow ground blade, has a fuller to take off some of the weight up at top. Again, aluminum for the base, keeps it light and inexpensive. And then the clip, left hand, right hand, tip up. So this was, I was really trying to get the entire collection at the time, so I went with it. I'll tell you later, after he did the first one, he came out with an automatic. And this, my friends, is my very first automatic ever that I ever bought. Of course, later I went with a number of knives for automatics, especially the Microtech knives. You can see all of those on the playlist of this channel. But I really love this. I played with it forever since I didn't have an automatic. All the other things about it are exactly the same, except it's not a flipper and it's not a liner lock because it's automatic. Other than that, it was priced well. It was the exact same knife, but only automatic. I really like these knives. The Bionic one, probably hard to find. You probably can find it on the secondary market, though. Bionic 2, I think, still available in all kinds of different colors all around the place. Again, this was, he went on to do some mid-techs, but this was his first attempt. Now he's working with a Chinese factory and really putting out inexpensive versions of some of his earlier versions. It's a good business move. A lot of people are making that business move. I just want to compare it to the Spyderco Para 3 so you can get a sense of it, and the Spyderco Delica just so you can get a sense of the size of these knives. Nice knives, inexpensive for him. Remember, at that time the average was about $450, $500 because they were so limited. But there you have it. The knife of the day, the Brous Blades Bionic. This is the first version of it, the original version, and also the automatic of the Brous Blades Bionic. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, don't forget to thumb it up. Also, go check out all the playlists. Check out all the videos. It's scary when I look at all the videos. I think there's over 170, over 700, 750. You'll see a bunch of my collection with the Pocket Dump Deconstruction series that are over 500. Just have some fun with it. Of course, you can see a new knife and a new video Monday through Friday here on this channel. And over the weekends, we'll do mini collections. Hey, I really appreciate all of you guys. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.